I was playing last night. Yep, that's the one. 4 hours in, only level 34, but ooh, one very powerful build with a level 14. Yeah, I now just need to get that all the way back up to level, what's next? 15, I think. Yeah, well, obviously level 15 is after 14, but I think that's as high as I can go for now. Yeah, because I don't have any smithing stone 6s. Although there are two more mines within spitting distance of where I'm going to come up after I finish here. So you know. Ooh, bugger! I forgot. I ran out of whatchamacallits? Kukris. The advantage to this build is that I can just sink most of my stats into health in the early game, which is, yeah, very, very helpful for me. I can just sort of have a lot of health, have some tough armor, a shield, really face tank stuff, and just rely on my upgraded weapon to deal the brunt of my damage. Don't need to worry too much about the gameplay itself. In past playthroughs, I have been levels and levels above this and just gotten my arse kicked by these things. Yeah, health is really overpowered. I'm poisoned right now, but I can barely feel it. I've still got, yeah. I mean, it feels cheap to just sort of do this. But I guess in such an open game, you might as well take advantage of the fact that it's open and unbalanced to swing things in your favour occasionally. I don't think anyone can deny that Elden Ring isn't exactly the most balanced game in the world, so sod it. Let's unbalance it a bit more. I got no smithing stone 5s in this area, so let's hope there's a couple in the Atlas Plateau. Ideally, there'll be 5 and 6 up there, and I'll be able to get my weapon up to maybe level 20. Ah, there we go. But before any of that, I need to go and deal with the big guy in here. Now then. Oh, I can summon things for this, can't I? I can summon Blackguard, the shrimp guy. To be honest, because that'll increase the boss's health pool, and while bleed is useful against enemies with lots of health, this also still just means I've got to do more damage. Gods, how many times do we have to go over this? A, welcome back to the stream. B, I can't summon you. I don't have online play. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate that move. I hate that move where he pulls his weapon back. So guys, you weren't here for the last while, actually, in the last stream. I think I was playing for about an hour and a half after everyone had buggered off. So, essentially, ow. Fucking. Okay, and he's dead now. Essentially, what I'm doing is trying to figure out exactly how ridiculously overpowered.
And I love it when you explain a bit more each time.
Kiss my tits, you irritant. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can get more overpowered before even fighting Godric or Godric is the first one. Before fighting Godric. So far, I have a plus 14 heavy morning star, and the royal remains set. And of course, I can make blood grease pretty much whenever I want. In fact, I need to go and make some more of that because I'm on my last bit. Now, there's a dragon up there. I'm going to ignore the dragon.
Plus 14. Are you using the guide?
No, I'm not using a guide. I'm using the fact that I know where the mines are. So, I'm at the Atlas Plateau now. I have yet to even enter Stormvale Castle. I fought Margit, that's it. And now...
Also, random statement about demon ruins in Dark Souls 3.
Yes, seriously, yes, fuck the demon ruins. Ooh, wow, a dragon, whatever shall I do? Run away from it. Right then. Site of Grace right here. The demon ruins are... I mean, they're not the best area. They're not the worst area in Dark Souls 3. Well, okay, they may be the worst area before the,
Thank God the old demon king is outside the ruins rather than inside. Or Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You know, that area, the area before that, the Smouldering Lake, is the one open area in Dark Souls 3. Well, it's the most open area in Dark Souls 3 anyway. And you know what? That's brilliant. It's a good open area because it makes use of the fact that it's an open area. Because it's got that massive ballista and those giant trees to hide behind. That's a cool open area. And also, areas like this in this game, you know, battle areas, battle camps in the middle of these open fields and such are actually pretty good too. Oh, hang on. Boost guarding, hooray! I can guard even better now. I've just got the basic stick and shield build for now.
True, and it has 2 sticks, I know, but the ballistas can break through, which is amazing. I love using the environment to discover stuff.
Yeah. It's also quite fun to cheese the giant, the giant lightning worm that comes out of the ground by getting it shot by the ballista by standing in the right spot. You can just stand there, raise a shield, and occasionally dodge the lightning, and that's it. And the ballista will just shred the thing's health. Right, so first things first, I need to get this, which is to the north. Head to the north. And I'm also not going to be bothered with any of this lot. Another site of grace, and yeah. Well, I didn't think of that the first time I played. What I did do was run away from it the first time I played, and then come back when I was level about 100 with a massive weapon. Yes, that was a pleasant surprise at like level 100 when I had like 600 health and most bosses couldn't kill me if I gave them 20 minutes. Okay, so yeah, here's the next mine. Onwards. The best part is, the mines are actually my favourite areas in this game, for the most part, because FromSoft are bloody good at making small, tight, compact dungeons. And that's what the mines are, small, tight, compact dungeons. And they give resources, which I can use a lot of. I should probably bugger off and make more bleed stuff and more... Ah, kukris. Yes, I need to buy kukris as well. Has this guy got anything worth buying? Does he? Don't look like it. Nah, he doesn't sell anything I need. Where is it? Ah, a bit further that way. There we go. Just to clarify, I have not summoned a single Ash of War this game, or a single ally to help me in a fight. Of course, I've barely fought anything. I did kill the Magma Worm in the Gale Tunnel, and I killed the Falling Star Beast in the other mine, a Crystallian in another mine, and obviously the Troll in the first mine. Apart from that, though, I don't think I've actually killed anything. And of course the Magma Worm in the other mine. So yeah, 2 Magma Worms, a Troll, a Crystallian, a Falling Star Beast, and bugger off. And yeah, that's about it. And whatever I'm going to fight at the end of this mine. Well, honestly, I don't even need to fight the things at the end of the mines, do I? Unless, of course, one of them gives me a...
I always do pause the fights last, so long trying to find safe openings.
You always do what, mate? I'm confused.
I always bring out the sun lashes in this game.
Oh yes, that's true. Motherfuckers! Oh, I hate those things. What's the point of having a shield? Oh well. Oh well, that's not so bad.
It's just more efficient, but in the other games I know it's so low.
Yeah.
By those midgets.
I believe the appropriate term is little people. Or miniature bastards is another good one if you like. Smithing Stone 5! Hooray! That's what I need. I know. We're horrible, horrible people. Whee! That one is not okay, Shin. Not Shin, gods. That's not okay, gods. You can't say that. I'm just gonna like continue to run away.
I have so many rotten phrases in my arsenal that I just keep inside.
Well, yes, that's most people, but you know, the rest of us just sort of keep them in there and then go watch reruns of Married with Children to satisfy ourselves. Christ, that show was great. You ever watch Married with Children? It's a funny show. What is on the other side? Oh, another Crystallian. Oh, 2 Crystallians. How very interesting. Are you going to be nice and attack me one at a time? No, you're just going to sort of both charge right at me, aren't you? That's one.
My Corsairs have made me angry at almost everything on TV.
That's why you illegally stream things. Gotcha. Return to the entrance and then go for another little explore because I don't think I've gotten all of the pieces yet. Although actually I think I might. Just like, yes I am. Yep, that's enough. Up to. Hey Bob. How you doing? I've decided to do a little stream because I wanted to play. Don't worry, I'm still planning to do the D&D thing tonight.
But you're not wrong. That's just get worse and worse somehow.
Oh yeah. Ads, they suck.
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good. That there is the next one. Onwards. Chainsaw was nice enough to bring me some coffee, so that was the sound of me drinking it. To to make the point of just how important coffee is to me, my sister sewed me a coffee coaster, crocheted me a coffee coaster for my birthday, which had the League of Legends jungling logo on it. Other things, I have 3 coffee mugs.
Thank you. You're so sweet, smiling face with smiling eyes.
Cheers, Chainsaw. And another thing that I have, which is coffee related. Another thing I have, which is coffee related, is I've got a patch on my favourite, well, not my favourite, on my leather jacket. There is a patch which says coffee on it, which is just a mug of coffee. I sewed a patch that says coffee onto my jacket. That is how important coffee is to me. And now, on to the next one. Down here. No. Now, back to Roundtable Hold to level up my next weapon, a bit more. It's good coffee. It's very good coffee. Thank you, Chainsaw.
ODT is anything but sweet.
I resent that. I'm a very sweet person. Don't I come across as sweet, loving, and nurturing? Actually, don't answer that. I don't value your opinion.
Thus means to sweet down. I thought he was sweet when I first met him, but this guy, he's evil, straight evil.
I take that as the highest compliment, gods. No, not the highest compliment. My sister once said I reminded her of Louis Duck, and my friend said I reminded her of the demon Lucy from the Disenchantment series. Both of those things are very high compliments. Indeed he does. What should I do? Should I do endurance? Strength? Or just more vigor? More vigor. I am Kirishima fucking Eijiro in this. No one can hurt me. I did no such thing. Literally, the first thing you ever knew about me was that I was going to die and complain. I died a lot and I complained a lot. How exactly was that misleading? Also, the first thing you ever said when you joined one of my streams was, "It's okay, we can torture your brother together." Hey, Axe.
Just don't die, Dying is for people who are dead.
I've not died very much in this game, actually, Axe. Funny thing about putting most... Yes, there are a lot of people here, aren't there?
To be fair, you could say that, gods. Why do you remember that?
It was a memorable first impression, that's why I remember it.
How many times have you died?
I think Margit killed me once, or maybe 2 or 3 times, I can't quite remember. I remember dying embarrassingly by falling off a cliff once or twice.
I could say that.
But for the most...
0 times smiling face with sunglasses. Their memory is the bane of my existence. You will get used to
My memory is not the bane of your existence. My mouth is. My memory is just the ammunition. She cannot poke me with a stick. I own all the sticks in our apartment.
I can tell he has excruciatingly good memory.
Only for things that are said or written. Conversations, wording, that sort of thing, my memory is very good. That's true. I still remember... Because when they see me, they try to kill me, Axe. Well, actually, that's not true for this lot. Holy shit, it's sister. Hey, this is do. Well, put it this way, Axe. These things will respawn, so I'm not killing them forever and ever and ever. I'm just giving them their first break in what I imagine is several centuries. Their odor break. Yeah, because this is it. We thought maybe there would be the possibility that. Oh, so do you have to eat a bowl of cereal full of chocolate water?
We stole the bones of the dead war veteran and are now wearing them to gain slightly more protection.
I did not steal his bones. He tried to kill me. They don't have a boss. And up we go. And up.
07, I got compliment instead of felicitations.
Is compliment better or worse than felicitations? Gods. So, well, that's clever of you, Dissidy. Ah, no, you see, you say well done, but you have forgotten the dumbass bet our little brother made with one of his moron friends. Dissidy, why don't you remind her of your little dumb bet? Remind Chainsaw of the dumb thing you and your friend said you would do if you didn't get felicitations at your next Conseil de class. Eh? I'm not digging myself into the hole. The hole is pre-dug. I'm just descending into it.
I forgot Robert. If I don't get felicitations, I have to eat chocolate or cereal with toothpaste and cinnamon.
Yes. don't know which of you to be arguing with right now. So, do I have what I need? Crafting? Inventory? I only have the 5s.
Assault rocks is ridiculous. Ridiculously fast.
Indeed it is. How is it 2v1?
Desecrating the sacred monument.
Axe, you forget, this is a dystopian world. Laws are different in a dystopia. Specifically, there aren't any. Now, where do I find smithing stone 6s? I believe somewhere up this big mountain.
I am talking about the chat.
Pav is apparently talking about the chat. However, I'm afraid, Pav, I've not been paying very close attention to what you've been saying because I've been... Morgott can't arrest me. I've not been paying particular attention to you, Pav, because Axe has been saying random shite, and Decide has been saying random shite, and I've not been able to follow either of them whilst having leftover brain power to listen to what I imagine is quite coherent information from you. Oh.
That's what I am talking about.
Oh my god. Even in
And I only started talking. Axel, remember when we fought over ODT using blasphemous blade?
Yeah, you should have fought over me using this mace.
Possession of a weapon without correct license.
God, do you ever shut up?
Using the Holy Spear, I believe it was. You mean WW3?
It wasn't a holy spear, it was a holy scythe, actually. And actually, I used that holy scythe in a few of the later game bosses. It was actually how I beat the... whatchamacallit? The fire giant. I didn't know there was another mine here, I'm happy.
Fire giant got me. Evasion of arrest. That girl is a police officer.
Axe thinks he's being funny. Well, while I appreciate all the shenanigans, guys, more interesting. Axe, you got any interesting lore factoids about this place? Wait, have I already been here? No. This is a different place, it just looks exactly the same. Any interesting facts about, say, the Really? It's a cave? I thought it was a network of cave. Is it a network? Would you call something a cave?
Years ago, it was also a cave. Emoji called 9,000.
Shame it's only got 5, shame it's only got Smithing Stone 5 in it, though. Axe, you're the one with the encyclopedic knowledge of this game. If this fun fact is that this is a cave, I'm going to be oh so very surprised. Motherfuckers. No fucking shit. So,
It makes sure it's showing its worth.
I mean, you say that like it's sarcasm, God.
You are only allowed to join the beastie after MRF boy wins.
Why am I even bothering with this mine if it's not got any of the resources I actually need in it?
So, befriended MR fancy blood god.
You're forgetting. I think you're forgetting the part where Mr. Fancy Blood God was sort of evil. I mean, most of the things in this game are sort of evil, including but not limited to the player in many accounts. But do I have any throwables? Ah, crystal darts. That'll do. And I'm a moron.
Why would somebody call the blood god the evil fats with the kids?
Ah, still only number 5. Where are the number 6 stones? 3 bloody mines in this area, as it turns out. 3 mines in the Atlas Plateau, and they all have Smithing Stone 5.
That's like saying Fred got friendship and niceness is a reasonable and kind fellow. Obviously Fred is the most evil creature in the multiverse. Maybe the blood is doing blood transplants for the local community.
What was that about the mace showing its worth, gods? I've forgotten in the rush of serotonin that came when I killed all of those bastards.
The blood god got his name after donating blood to dying children. You're clearly cheating.
I am clearly cheating. I have found a way to make this game actually balanced in my favour, which is to ignore most of it and just go for these areas. Oh, a troll hammer. That's nice.
Now I need to think of more.
Well, could you maybe think of the lore that tells me where the Smithing Stone 6s are? Oh, a somber Smithing Stone 6. That's very useful. I really needed a somber Smithing Stone 6.
Try and fire carry a manor.
Yeah, I know who E.G. is. He's a giant. You say he's a Chad? I do not know why. I'm not even hugely aware of what a Chad really is. I think it's some sort of masculinity thing. Go down, go down, go down.
5 black knights and 3 godskins to kill him.
And you're dead.
I don't think anybody really knows.
Well, that's another mine sorted, even though it didn't have anything I particularly needed in it. Old Atlas Tunnel. Oh well. Come on, let's go look for another.
You guys, you can see multiple dead black knights assassins around the place.
I didn't even know the guy died. When does he die? I've never seen E.G. die. Does he die during Ronnie's questline? If he does, I completely missed it.
Since the living kind, the dead are not very nice. I'm guessing chats are like badasses who make underrated choices / rob underrated or widely lovely women. He dies at the end of Ram's quest.
Oh, well that's a shame. To be honest, I don't know much of the lore around the Godskins. I'm sure there's some interesting lore surrounding them, but I've never really been bothered to figure out exactly what they are or what they do.
For example, they killed and skinned God.
Just one? It must have been a very big god, and it must have had a lot of faces because all of the Godskin apostles seem to have a god's face on their back. Was it the god of faces? Or did they just... The gods or the Godskin nobles? The Godskin nobles don't look obese, actually, when you actually... I'm sorry to say this in such a crass way, but once you go look at their skirts when they do that rolling thing, they actually look quite skinny. They're just wearing those big poofy dresses, like the Onion Knights in the Dark Souls games. It's more like a living wheel. Yes, the donut form. You know, Ace in One Piece has a donut form. He certainly wasn't fat. Yes, but like I said, when you actually look at them, apart from the big poofy stuff they're wearing... Agreed, the rolling attack can fuck off and die. Oh god, this looks like the sort of area where there's going to be a... Yes, I'm sure you do. Hey, that's... Yes, Sax, what else would you like to say? Shut up! It's reading off the fucking emojis! Axe, I fucking hate you, mate. Hopefully the DLC in this will go the complete opposite way it did in Dark Souls 3 and actually go for a smaller area, a more compact playstyle. Well, also very interesting, thank you Axe, and thank you Gods. Does anyone else want to bombard the chat with many emojis, which the voiceover thing will definitely read out? For anyone joining the chat right now, I do apologise for the shenanigans currently going on. I've recently made the mistake, well, not the mistake, because having to read while playing is kind of a pain in the arse sometimes. So I've recently started making this... Shut up! I've recently started making my PS5 read the chat aloud, and unfortunately it reads the emojis aloud, and holy hell, are some of them very, very annoying when read aloud. Most of them, in fact. Also, Gods keeps bombarding the chat with just his name repeated over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Left, right, left, right. How did I get up to the mountain again? Oh, right, that way. That way, I remember. If any of my mods are around, could you kindly, I don't know, put Axe on probation or take away his chat privileges or something? Seriously, if any of my mods are still... Okay, you know what, fuck this shit. Give me just a second, please. Yes, I shall. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out... Right, okay, I have now disabled the bullshit that reads your messages aloud. I may miss some things that you fuckers say, but at least I won't have to listen to your bloody emojis. We can go back to our old school of annoyance of you guys writing too much in the chat for it to show up, and it being cropped, so I have to ask you to repeat yourselves. Which is equally annoying, but at least in a different way. Oh, fuck, I don't have one, do I? Well, that was very interesting. And now, where to go next? Oh, good, people are falling from the sky. Is this the correct direction? I think I'm going the right way still. I might not be though, who knows? Okay, that's 40 points in this, and 20 in endurance should be fine. I found the mana anyway, so that's good. Well, I'm about to find the mana, I should say. There's also this fort around here. At least I think I'm about to find the mana. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. Just around this cliff face, or through this pool of lava with a magma worm in it. Sorry about this torrent. I know that must have hurt a little, but you know, you're borderline indestructible, so. And I think 100% immortal. Yes, the chat is quite quiet now, Parv. You are correct. The chat went quiet when they realised that well, actually I think the chat went quiet because Axe left. I don't know why, but whenever Axe and Gods are in the chat together, it just suddenly gets louder and more shenanigany. How? Is shenanigany a word? Sod it, I'm saying it's a word. Shenanigany is now a word. Oh, please tell me I'm wrong about that, Gods. The chat does in fact get more shenanigany when you and Gods are when you and Axe are in it together, and that's just a fact. I don't suppose, Gods, you have any idea where I can find smithing stone 6s. Yeah, 6. I am looking for 6s. Oh good, Iron Maidens. That would be nice, Path, thank you. Oh good, Cometasia. Ooh. Oh, it's a cave. It's a cave. Caves have stones in them, maybe. If I can find somewhere to buy one of those. Oh, and also this place. Are any of them called Seethwater Cave? I'm pretty sure most of them are up this mountain somewhere, so. No. Oh, wolves are falling from the sky now. How very nice. Right, continue along. I know where I'm going now, I think. My sense of direction may be abysmal, but I believe I have to go up there and across and then down to the mansion. I think that's it. Or I'm wrong. I do also remember that there is a pain in the arse that drops right from here. Climb, 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 climb. Ha 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 ha, too slow. Oh, all those limbs and you can't climb a bloody ladder. Or a cliff face, to be frank. Nope. Not bothering with that, not bothering with that, not bothering with these guys. And now, up we go. Still going up, still going up, still going up, and... oh look, a merchant. I don't know, actually, the ladders do make for an interesting choke point, or would do if there were enemies in these areas. Because, you know, having to fight around a ladder is an interesting choke point, especially if you've got ranged enemies down on the ground. You can't just run past them, you have to fight your way through. Makes for an interesting challenge to overcome. You have to fight all of the enemies, otherwise, or at least selectively kill the ranged ones, otherwise you know, can't do much. But unfortunately that idea sort of falls apart when you then take into account that there are very few enemies in the area and there's just ladders there for the sake of being ladders. What I think the idea was we want there to be a big mountain. Great, what should we put on it? I'm thinking a large quantity of fuck all with a few forgettable enemies that most people will just run right by. Oh yes, there's the fully grown falling star beast around. Ooh, hello, a cave! Volcano cave! Please, 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 please. I'm crossing my fingers, I'm crossing my fingers, I'm crossing my fingers. Come on. You know, last time we were playing Gods, you kept like joking about how I was just pressing L2 constantly. Well, you'll be happy to know I only have to press L2 one time to do that, and just then hold it in. There are no upgrade materials in here at all, are there? You're right. Oh well. They're still enemies. I might as well kill them. There we go. It is a massive improvement. It makes my life a lot simpler, and it means you can complain a lot less. Or at least you have to write more words than just typing L2, 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 L2 over and over and over again in the chat. Oh look, another demi-human queen as a boss. Are you even going to land a hit on me? One hit. Well done. Good job, good job. Ooh, a jar cannon. What's that? Chainsaw is in here. We are conversing with faces and random gestures. She is asking me if I would like her to turn on my lamp. Thank you very much. She has now fucked off. Jar cannon. Jar cannon which doesn't unfortunately fire jars. Well, that's a lovely little cave area completed, and I have accomplished nothing. I'll get to the manor and then go back to that other cave, the Seathwater Cave. See if that one's got what I need in it. Eye of Yellow. Yelu? I have. Gods, why would I fight a rune bear? What would I want to fight a rune bear for? See, this is another weird thing. One gigantic ladder, or fling yourself up the side on this thing. Why even bother putting the ladder there? To give people a way down, and if, I don't know, their torrent dies? Frankly, mate, if your torrent dies, you're probably gonna die anyway. Oh, do people sometimes do this game a no torrent challenge or some shite? Oh wow, a falling star beast, whatever shall I do? Bye. Back down the mountain. Past this guy. Ah, can't be bothered. Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, gods. That's actually a relatively understandable reason. Pav says I can get the stones I need. Where? Enlighten me, oh friend who uses Google. Apologies for the sounds, this is just me cracking my knuckles. And my elbows. Really? From the Falling Star Beast? Thank you, Chainsaw. I've been brought yet more coffee. My sister's very sweet. She likes to make sure I stay hydrated while I stream. Assuming coffee actually does keep you hydrated. Is there a way I can do it without fighting a boss on like 20 levels under leveled 4? Like, I'd be really interested in finding a way to get those stones without fighting a boss who I'm really not meant to be fighting at this point because I'm under leveled for this area. I mean, the fact that I can easily go through some of the cave areas is just, once again, a demonstration of just how unbalanced this game is in some times, but whatever. One found on a corpse. Look, Puff, that's nice, but usually there's like a mine or a cave full of the bloody things. And usually they're dropped from workers in a specific mine somewhere. Uses another stone sword key. Bugger off. A whole bunch of you. Seawater cave. There's probably not going to be any near here either. It's not a mine. It's just a cave. Which means there's no natural resources in it, probably. Puff, I said I didn't want to fight a boss I was ridiculously underleveled for and who is immune to my primary source of damage, which is bleed. I've already fought one falling star beast at the end of a cave and it was a pain in the arse. But no, a mine, the mines are easy enough to deal with. They're pretty compact. Most of the enemies aren't even that big a deal. So, yes, if you can find me the mine where the smithing stone 6s are, I shall go there and I shall get smithing stone 6s, and I'm going to fall down here, aren't I? Yeah. Shit. Please don't poison me, please don't poison me, please don't poison me. Do you bleed? You do. Oh good, a poisony swamp area. FromSoft has never done one of these before. Honestly, I'm not complaining very much. I actually quite like the poison swamp areas. And they're at least better than the cold, icy areas. Cold and icy areas are always just ridiculously annoying. No, guys. I said the poison swamp ones. You know why I like the poison swamp ones and not the toxic swamp ones or the what you would call it, or the scarlet rot ones? Is because poison is a manageable status effect. Scarlet Rot is not. Scarlet Rot is like a game-changing status effect where you have to go away and try to not be Scarlet Rotted anymore. See, with this, even if I get poisoned, it's not an absolute death sentence. This area is bigger than most. Pav says they do drop from the miners. What? Which miners? In what mine? Yellow Annex Tunnel. Atlas Tunnel, Old Atlas Tunnel, Sealed Tunnel. Right, I've been through a whole bunch of tunnels, mate, but none of them have been called the Yellow Annex Tunnel. So, I'm going to have to find out where that one is. What's in here? What the? Oh, come on. These bastards as bosses? I mean, it makes sense considering how hateful they are. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm gonna die from the poison, aren't I? No, no, he killed me. Oh god. Western area of the consecrated. What's the consecrated what, my friend? You said the consecrated path, but then the chat cropped it, I'm afraid. Oh, fuck. The snowfield. I don't want to go back to the snowfield. I've already done that place, and it was sucky the first time. I don't want to go to the snowfield again, and besides I can't get there before I've gone through this area. There's no decent source of smithing stone 6s before the snowfield then? Haha, die. What's that? The Kindred of Rot's Exaltation. Poisoning or rot in the vicinity increases attack. I can find them on corpses, but can I find 12 of them? That's the question. Or at least, or even like 6. So. 1.5% chance from the certain Leyndell soldiers at Mount Glenmere. Okay. So there is usually a mine. There's usually a mine with them in. So the yellow annex tunnel has got to be the one for smithing stone 6s, but wait, the consecrated snowfield? No, I've been to the one in the consecrated snowfield. That's the one where you find the level 8 stones. The one where you fight Astel again, or for the first time, or whichever. Outside. No, there's got to be another mine. You're just looking at what enemies drop them. I'm sure I'll find out. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Ash of War, Barrage. Nice. Touch the Grace and... Wait a minute. Maybe that's... No, maybe? There might be some actually in the Volcano Manor area. I mean, I know there's one you pick up from a corpse upstairs, but there might be some actually around the area, like, just to pick up. Because it is in a mountain with some, like, mining-ish stuff around. Wait, what? Oh, hello. Oh! That guy killed me. Good on him. Two found on a corpse sitting. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, okay, so there's a bunch of them scattered around the Volcano Manor area. Well. And he's dead. Okay. Giz's wheel. Which... Fine, okay. Now what? Some extra strength. Let's use this key and just sort of get on with it. I've got how many 7 ones? I've got 5. That's enough for 1 more. If I can get all of the 6s. Can't believe I never found that before. Die, you damn snakes. Something to the right, maybe? Cap in the wall, anything? No? Is this an illusion? No? Okay, there is a way out of this place. I remember something about a Bloodhound Knight. I've got no clue where to find him. Oh! That would explain it. Hello. Oh, you do not stay still, do you? You really don't stay still. Well, that's an annoying enemy to be taken on, but, you know, manageable. Yeah, I've definitely reached the point where still being like level 40 in an area where I should be level 80 is starting to cause me some problems. Still, if I can just get a few more stones, I'll be hellishly overpowered for the stage of the game I'm currently heading towards. Which is to say, the early game still. Just fuck off. I cannot fight this guy. No, I can't fight this guy, can I? Now I either need the tankiness or the damage, and I don't have either right now. I'll give it one more shot and then, stop fighting him and go do something else. Or maybe I could just run past him. I can probably just run past him, can't I? I couldn't equip this. Maybe poison the bastard. Or, well, yeah, I get it, Pav. There's a whole bunch around Mount Glemir, aren't there? Thanks for that. I had my shield up. Thank you, Pav. So yeah, this is the Smithing Stone 6 area, Mount Glemir, and Volcano Manor. So once I've found enough, I'll get my weapon all the way up to level 18, hopefully, or at least level 17. A couple more. Oh, it's here. Right, well, good. Onward. Let's have a little rest and now head back out. No, I think Gods is gone. Gold rune 9. Quite lots of runes. In fact, I've probably got another few levels worth of runes on me right now. Pav, you were asking what my first impression of you was. Well, I think the first time I met you, Pav, we were playing League of Legends together. And considering I've played League of Legends with you multiple times since we played League of Legends together, my first opinion of you must have been, hey, here's someone who's not an entirely moronic half-wit. As most people who play League of Legends are. Well, Pav, it means that most people who play League kind of piss me off, especially, well, no offense to this. Moronic half-wit. A moron is someone of low intelligence, a half-wit is someone of low intelligence. So basically I'm saying most people who play laners in League, most laners in League of Legends, in fact most people in general in League of Legends, are absolute morons most of the time. Like, you don't all see it. You guys, you do not all see it all. But me, I'm the jungler, or usually sometimes the support. I see. I look around and I see people. I see the decisions they make. I see them do things like, I have 10% of my health left. Should I push this massive wave under an enemy turret? Or should I run away and not risk getting killed by the jungler, who I have no idea where they are? Inevitably, people will make the... fuck. Inevitably, people will make the decision to just, like, stick around, push a lane, and then die. As we saw with Shin, just last night. Or the night before last. Oh yeah, you mentioned that I said that Shin wasn't listening to me, and I'd forgotten why I said that. You weren't watching for this bit, you were dealing with your ADC stuff, as you do. I think you were ADC last night. Not last night, last time we played together. Anyway, yes. My point is that last time we played, Shin was playing on mid lane. And me and him managed to coordinate very, very well, by which I mean that he listened to me for a bit while we were talking. While we were playing, I mean. Firstly, considering his lane was pushing up into the enemy turret, into the enemy mid laner's turret, but the enemy mid laner was around, so I figured he wasn't going to be doing much. I asked him if he would mind coming and helping me secure Herald. He did that. After that, because top lane was in a good position, we converged on top lane, the pair of us, along with our top laner. And once that has happened, our top laner, I asked him to keep pushing, and me and Shin went back to the mid lane. Now obviously the enemy mid laner had noticed what we were doing, so the enemy mid laner came top lane first to try and help defend it, and then went back to mid lane when they saw that me and Shin were obviously pushing mid next. So, you know the ideal route to take to get to mid lane from top lane and to attack someone under your own turret. You come out through the lane, right in front of the turret, and then you attack. What I did, first of all, was position myself right there. And what would have happened, what I was saying to Shin was, push, please push the lane, which he started to do. Now, I then ulted the enemy mid laner, who was coming to defend their lane. Now, just to clarify this here, what I was doing was zoning the enemy away, buying Shin time to push his lane. If he had spent the, I'd say roughly 10 seconds, maybe 12, that my thing would have bought him, that would have guaranteed him a plate, 2 plates. He would have gotten 2 more plates, because this was before 14 minutes. So he would have gotten 2 plates and an entire minion wave, which would have been about 400 gold total. What he did instead was he went after a very mobile target in the jungle with me, which I specifically asked him not to do right beforehand, because he wanted to try and get a kill. So yes, Shin was not listening, which I felt very justified in complaining about, because I had literally said to him, please push your lane, and then he did not. Instead, he chased after a kill, which anyone could have seen we weren't going to get. Like, there was no way of us getting that kill. We were chasing, what was it, an Irelia? Or I don't know, someone mobile. Talia, maybe? Whoever it was, someone very mobile who could easily outpace the both of us, especially in a jungle. Okay, well. Complaining is now over, and I don't think I have found any of the things I wanted. Oh, still only 1 smithing stone 6. Oh, hang on, got text. Okay, back to the game. Oh, hang on. No, not that. Here. There's another Falling Star Beast here, a weaker one. Maybe that one will drop the same stuff. It's probably going to drop 5s instead of 6s, but it might. It might drop 6s. There's still the minor problem that these things don't bleed. But, you know, at least it makes sense that they don't bleed. Bollocks. hitbox. Well, not the best, but oh well. Could be worse. Return to the Stake of Marika. Any luck? Get a couple there. Get a couple from this thing. Oh, actually, I remember this thing can be poisoned. Because I poisoned it. No, it can be rotted. Oh god, the chat's going back. The chat's playing itself back again. Oh, for fuck. How am I meant to dodge that? Seriously, how am I meant to dodge that? He just charges straight at me. What the? I hate this guy. You know why I hate this guy? His fucking animations damage me. And he does not stop attacking, like not even for a second. And how am I meant to dodge something like that? I was sprinting the entire time, sprinting away from it. And he still hit me. And he does not stop attacking for even a moment. And everything about him does damage. And he's fucking huge and ridiculously fast. This boss is bullshit. How am I meant to fight something like this? He's too big and too fast. He doesn't bleed. He doesn't take much damage. He deals a ridiculous amount of damage, and even his fucking animations hurt. Like this guy, he can just vaguely move about, and it damages me. Okay, and another. No. I thought that was his shockwave. He's got a rolling jump and a shockwave jump. And they look borderline identical. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Like I said, this guy... Oh, this fucking boss. It's like ridiculous speed, 1,000 different attacks. Also, his hitboxes just make no sense. Although I can't really say with complete confidence that his hitboxes don't make sense, because you can very rarely see all of him, because half of him often disappears underground when he does stuff. What the fuck? I was in the middle of the area. I was in the middle when I started, and I was sprinting the entire time. But that attack still hit me. How do you dodge something that damages the entire area you're in? Like, if you're gonna give someone time to dodge out the way of something, give them, you know, time to dodge out the way of it. Don't make it a big thing, and then... yeah. Like, why? Why would you do that? Because I was sprinting the entire time, both times. And yet, bollocks! No. Arrgh! Would you just stop doing that bullshit? Just take a fucking hit, would you? Would you just stand still? Why? Why is something this big so fucking fast? Like, he's ridiculously fast for something this size. He's huge. What the fuck? What the fuck? This fucking guy, he's... how am I meant to fight something like that? Seriously, in such a huge area, he takes no damage, he doesn't bleed. I mean, I'm not even sure if he poisons or not, because I can't damage him enough times within the area that I'm meant to be fighting him. He does this bullshit, which just, again, what the fuck? How am I meant to fight something like this? What the? I had my shield up! What the fuck? My shield was up! You cannot fucking grab me if my shield's up. That's against the fucking rules! There's fuck all. There is fuck all you can do against this guy. Stop moving! You're the size of a fucking train! How are you this fast? And you're made of stone! How is something made of fucking stones so quick? And how the fuck am I meant to fight him? Seriously, what am I meant to do? He's the size of a train, he's made of stone, he doesn't take much damage, he has a ridiculous amount of health, he doesn't fucking bleed, he never stops moving. What? What is the trick? What is the place? What is the move? Like, most bosses, they got like a move you can bait or something, anything. But this guy's, look! See? His attacks deal damage in an area 10 times bigger than fucking makes sense. Oh god, I at least dodged that one once. See, I've managed to... oh god! He's so fast! Again! What was I meant to do there? What the fuck? My shield was up! I can't hit him! I can't hit something he's that big and doesn't stay still for longer than half a second! I cannot hit him! His attacks destroy my stamina, so I can't even shield against the guy and parry, or not parry, riposte. What am I meant to do? I'm fighting something the size of a fucking truck that can outpace me so quickly. He is so fast. He has so much range. What am I meant to do? I can't fight something that big. I cannot. He's too big and too fucking fast. He's absolutely untouchable. Like, I can't get near him to hit him. It doesn't make sense. This boss doesn't make sense. Why would you put something that big there? Why would you put something that big, make it that fast, and then put it in such a huge area? What is the... I'm staggered. I really am. I'm completely confused as to why. Why is he there? Why does he exist? What is the idea behind this boss? What's it the test of? It's clearly not a test of your ability to actually, you know, manage a boss that size, because it just does random bullshit. I don't understand. I do not understand this boss. He doesn't make sense. It's the combination of reasons he shouldn't be where he is and shouldn't do what he does. It's an area too big for a boss of this style. A boss that fast should be in a confined space, so that you don't have to run. I spend half my time chasing after a boss. How is that fun? Where is the enjoyment in this? Yeah, seriously, I'm failing to... I can't understand... Oh, Pav says he... Ah, fuck you. Fuck you! You fucking fuck! Pav says he can get poisoned, but Pav, that's reliant on me actually hitting him enough times to poison him. And I can't fucking do that, because I can't hit him more than once! I can't heal because he's too fucking fast. I can't dodge because he's too fucking fast. I can't do shit because this boss is the size of a fucking train and moves faster than an airship. What the fuck? What is he? That didn't even hit! I was behind him! The air behind his fucking pincers damages me, apparently. Well, I'm not being too greedy here. I'm taking small shots where I can. I'm doing no damage, but I'm taking a couple of small shots, and I've got him against this wall, which at least limits his mobility. Also limits mine, but I've at least learned to dodge those things a little bit. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake! What? What was that? Oh, for fuck you! My shield was up again. My shield was up every fucking time. Does that matter? Fucking no! Doesn't matter a fucking dick. It doesn't do shit if my shield's up. Half of his attacks damage me even when my shield's up, because they do shockwave damage, which damages me based on where I'm standing, not based on the... He moved his head and it killed me. That wasn't an attack. It wasn't. It was him vaguely swinging his head around. The hitboxes don't make sense. The attacks do not make sense. This fight makes no sense. I swear to fucking God. There is no reason this boss should even exist, let alone be as annoying and powerful as he is. He's just a huge collection. It's the Elden Ring way. He is a huge collection of bad ideas shoved in the wrong fucking place. He should be slower, for a start. This boss is gigantic and made of stone and deals huge sweeping attacks. He should be slower. This boss is also... Fucking get over here, you bastard. This boss is also, if he is going to be this fast, he should be... He should be in an area where he's actually... In the first place you fight him, in the fucking cave. That's a logical place to put a boss this fucking huge and this fucking fast. Because otherwise you spend half your time chasing a fucking boss around. Who wants to spend half the game chasing the boss instead of fighting them? I couldn't have dodged that anyway. I can't heal. I can't heal! Let me fucking heal! What the fuck? Fuck this thing! I need those fucking stones, because it's not like I can come back when I'm a lot stronger. This area, fucking Radahn, all of it, just to fight this fucker. And what is the point? Like, he couldn't... Okay, yeah, I'm a slightly underleveled for him. No, I can't enter Leyndell. I need 2 great runes to do that. I haven't even got 1 yet. This is meant to be the run where I try and like get powerful. I know that guy drops. Yeah, he does. He drops. I'm looking at it on my phone right now. He drops smithing stone 6s, a whole bunch of them. And I've got a +5 weapon. I've got not +5, but I've got a weapon upgraded with all the smithing stone 5s. I should be dealing a reasonable amount of damage to him, but I'm not doing anything. Why? Why the fuck? I hate this thing. I really do. I hate that boss. He's one of the most annoying bosses in the whole fucking world. Because he's not in I hate the roaming bosses in this game with a fiery passion. Because you put them in these huge open areas. Bosses that fucking fast shouldn't be in huge open areas. They should be in a fucking boss arena. If you made it so that the guy couldn't leave his crater, it would be fair. But no, he jumps about all the time. Firstly, even if he's in his crater, you can't. If he's in his crater, you can't fucking see what he does half the time because half of his animations go underground. You can't see if you got hit by boulders or if you got hit by a shockwave. Because the boulders he flings at you can't hit you under your character. Yeah, it's a fucking fight with the camera half the time. He can't be blocked with a shield. He's borderline immune. Well, he's immune to bleed. I know I can poison him, but how the fuck am I meant to manage that if I can't land any more than 2 2 hits on him at the same time? Look, I'm not looking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Right. There's 3 in the sealed tunnel. Red Main Castle. There's 3 in those. In there. There's 3. I've got. How many have I got now? Let's start with that. How many do I actually have? Fucking wrong area. Wrong menu. Sit. I have 1. I need 12. So it says here I can get. Fucking. Stop moving about, you dumb phone. Right, 3 in Red Main Castle, 3 in the sealed tunnel, Deep Root Depths, I can't get down to there yet. Mogwin Palace, I can get to Mogwin Palace actually, but there's only 1 there, so not really much point. And a total of 1, 3, 6, 7, and a total of 7 in Volcano Manor. Right, that would be most of them. The only ones in the Atlas Plateau were from that fucking Falling Star Beast, which I think I've proved now definitively I can't fight. God, I hate that thing. Crown Missoula. Another 5 from the Falling Star Beast up on Mount Glemir. Yeah, those 3 in the shack you've been telling me about. Yeah, the breakable statue, yeah, near the shack. Right, yeah. You know what, fuck all this. I've got it's plus 15 already. I might as well just get the the bleed resin from this place and just start smashing up the game. It's plus 15, I'm ridiculously overpowered. Mission accomplished. The whole point... God, I'd almost forgotten. The whole point of doing this resources run was to prevent the game from being such a colossal pain in the arse. I need 12 of them, Pav, because it costs 2, then 4, then 6 to level up my weapon each time. You can level up each weapon. You can level up your weapon with 2 of them, and it gains a level, and then 4, and it gains another level, and then 6, and it gains another level, which makes 12. So I need 12 of them. Except I can't get 12 of them, obviously. Yeah, the whole point of this was to try and like get more powerful in the early games. So why am I here? To try and get more powerful in the early games so that the bosses and such weren't such a huge pain in the arse. I think I failed that mission rather spectacularly now. But even so, I mean, this is a bit less of a pain in the arse than normal, because I at least have, yeah, a good weapon, good armor, all of that shit. But yeah, most of that boss is, well, to be fucking blunt about it, he's the number one sort of counter to my... Oh, actually, maybe with the right Ash of War, one of those, that, what's it called, the reinforcing my shield Ash of War. Nah, that still probably won't work. But once I get enough stamina and a bit more health, I'm gonna say he's not gonna be a huge problem. But the guy, I mean, he's immune to bleed, which a lot of my damage comes from, and is immune, well, not immune, but borderline immune to the Ash of War I use to deal most of my damage anyway, so. Because yeah, doing this doesn't work if the boss is never anywhere within reach for more than 1 second. I would need a weapon which does a lot more damage per hit to actually hurt that guy. I wonder if there's a rot-based weapon anywhere. I wonder what weapons actually deal Scarlet Rot damage. Obviously, any weapon you equip the Scarlet Rot thingamajig on deals Scarlet Rot damage, but you know, it would be interesting to figure that out. Oh, look! I'm gonna look it up. I'm interested now. Scarlet Rot weapons. What weapons are there? Let's see. There is. Rotten Battle Hammer, Rotten Crystal Spear, Rotten Great Axe, Rotten Staff, Rotten Crystal Staff, Scorpion Stinger, which is the dagger, Huntsman's Rapier, which is the thrusting sword. Annoyingly, this one actually looks quite good. Doesn't say where to get it though. Where do I get this? Where to find? Rotten. Oh, fucking consecrated snowfields, really? Yeah, so yeah, of course. Consecrated fucking snowfield. Well, I have officially gotten as far into the make myself overpowered before fighting that, before actually doing any of the game shit as I can manage. So, let's do the game shit. Oh, shut up, you annoying bastard. Yes, you're very Like, why am I going round the back? Just open the damn gate. Should probably also have picked up some kukris. There we go. Ah, kukris. Good. Oh, I really couldn't care. I really don't care enough. No, go away. No, these guys don't even do damage. Hey, big guy. Godric time, correct. Although first... Oh, actually first I should get the site of grace, shouldn't I? Otherwise this will be an annoying trek back. Yeah. I've got to remember, the whole point of this run is to actually try to enjoy the game, and, you know, banging my head against a boss I'm kind of under-leveled for, and who's immune to most of my primary source of damage, that's not a way to enjoy the game at all. I've enjoyed the mines, because I actually like the mine areas, and they're easy enough to deal with. I have a weapon which is going to make the areas just laughably easy. Quite honestly, I'm at the point with this build, I can probably get to the frozen snowfields and just get the Zamori thing, and just buy the rest of the things I need. Oh, there you are. Another enemy who doesn't understand that being the size of a train means that you should also be quite slow. Still, at least I'm ridiculously overleveled. And you're dead now, aren't you? No clue what that is. You are wrong. I did not die. Bugger off. Not interested in any of you. Right then. Shall we duel, Your Highness? Hey. Yeah, we get it, you're chopping your hand off, very extra. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna kill you. 3, 4, fire. Good for you. Now, he's dealt with. barely gives me enough runes to level up twice. In fact, he doesn't give me enough runes to level up twice. No, he does. No, I have enough runes to level up twice, but I did kill that mini boss as well. What should I bother with? My choices are continue for the entirely strength and endurance and vigor build, or get something that can actually deal with those enemies that are immune to my build-up effects. No, I'm gonna have to keep going in the strength category, aren't I? Really. The Great Mace. It's a great hammer, 28 strength, but even at level 1, no, I don't have the resources to manage this yet. So. Well, that's that one dealt with. Next, this one. Oh, I never did find that ice round hatchet, did I? Get the key, get inside, job done. Let's see if these things are manageable now. They're manageable, they're just annoying still. To two-hand a shield. There you go. Hooray! Lobsters are manageable, and there's a third one. Sure, you just saw me like casually murder 2 of your friends. Or what, you think you're better than them or something, do you? Well, you're not. Well, for some reason you do seem to be slightly taller. I can stand entirely under you. What the? What? Did that lobster just become a grafted scion? Again, too fucking fast to actually damage. Why you cannot jog backwards with a shield is another question that I often wonder about with Elden Ring. And you're dead. Good for you. Now then. There's a larval tier, and still gotta head north. Kill the dragon too, why not? I should also go get Godric's Great Rune, shouldn't I? once I've gotten Renalas, I'll then go get Radans. I'll then head down into Nocron and get the Mimic Tear, which I can use against some enemies. I don't know. Or, tell you what, I could use a solid strength weapon that upgrades with whatever those things are called, somber smithing stones, that's it. Ah, there's the dragon. Hey, you wanna fight now? Come on, let's have a brawl. Oh look, I'm chasing after an enemy. Is this fun? No. Is this most of the bosses in this game? Yes. What the fuck? Yeah, let's just chase and let's just run towards the area where you can actually hit the fucking thing. Boss the size of a fucking cathedral, but you can only damage its fucking legs. But if I had sorcery, I could damage its head too, and also it flies away all the time like a massive fucking coward. And deals huge AoE damage, and just fucking everything about these guys. Yep, stay still for like half a second, then destroy the entire area. It's not even a good boss. Damageable for maybe 2 seconds at a time. In a game where the most logical way to fight any enemy is to proc damaging effects on them, like bleed or crimson rot or frostbite. Yeah. Makes total fucking sense. No, I'm probably being a bit unfair here. No. Logically speaking, I should have a ranged option. If I'm going to be logical about this, I should have a few more points, my next few levels into dexterity so that I can use a bow, and I should use those, what should I call it? Kukris. Yes, I'll use the Kukris off a bow with those bloody arrows, so that when bosses do bullshit like this, I can actually damage them. Of course, now that really explains how I'm meant to damage the big fuckers. I mean, what I really need, honestly, is something that can stagger. Like a bigger weapon that can stagger enemies. Greatsword, maybe, with the Lion's Claw Ash of War? Or a Great Hammer. There's that stone, that's that brick hammer, or whatever it's called, in the castle. If I get that brick hammer, equip it with the Okay. Couple with the Lion's Fang Ash of War. Gotta plug in my DualSense. There we are. If I equip that thing. Seriously? I'll be able to deal more for fuck's sake. No, run away now. Oh, for fuck's sake! How am I gonna How? For fuck's sake! Let me hit him! Let me land a fucking hit, would you? God. Fucking hell! I hate this fucking game's bosses. I fucking hate them. Here's an Elden Ring boss. Bullshit gimmick. Fight the fucking camera, either by putting multiple enemies and making them the boss, or just making the boss borderline impossible to actually fucking hit because it's got tiny hitboxes and is massive. And make the player run after the boss for the majority of the fight. Yeah, that is an Elden Ring boss. Oh, I forgot. Also, make all of their attacks deal shockwaves, and make it impossible to actually see most of them coming, because you're standing under the big thing trying to kill you. The only way to actually fight these fucking things is to lock onto their heads. But you can't really land a hit on their head most of the time. And even if you do, then the leg comes out of nowhere and fucking kills you. No. Run after the fucking boss, run after the fucking boss, run after them, and he's run away from me. I mean, it's okay for fighting some enemies, but for the bigger ones... There we go. There we are. Now. Yes, I am killing him, and now he's dead. Gods, what do you want about? You and I have agreed many times that the only good dragons are fucking dead ones in this game. So many bosses in this, but the base enemies, surprisingly fun, most of them. Of course, they're all horrible. Some of the a bit annoying, but most of them very fun. Most of the dungeons, in fact, the tree I find enjoyable. Liendel, a proper pain in the arse, but actually an enjoyable dungeon area. This place, these are where they're enjoyable. Fort Gale, Fort whatever the other ones are, enjoyable. It really is just the bosses that let this game down, and you know, the huge open areas that don't really need to exist. All of this is just empty space. Like, there's some enemies over there. This is all empty space. This is all empty space. I will borderline guarantee that that flower you see down there, the big flower, no one has ever bothered to kill that thing. Because why would you? The reason Dark Souls areas were so good was because every enemy served a purpose. They had a reason to be there. Do any of the enemies in this game really have a reason to be where they are? I mean, sure, the ones in the castles do, in the forts, in the mines, but the ones just out and about? No. Still, I am about to fight one of the bosses I actually enjoy fighting in this game, at least for her second phase. Because she is A, unique, B, interesting, and C, fair in challenge. Honestly, I love all of the unique fights, really. I mean, I'll even class Godfrey as a unique fight. He's not Godfrey, Godric as a unique fight, but I'll class him as one. I know he isn't, but Godric, great unique fight. All of the Margit fights, honestly, very fun too. I know they're not unique, but they're good fights. Gideon, a unique fight, very interesting. And this one too, for the same reason. They both feel like you're fighting a proper mage who uses magic tricks and cool shit to actually, you know, fight you. Radahn, I really enjoy the sort of raid boss gimmick. I love how completely overpowered the guy is, because yeah, he's a raid boss thing. You fight him with a whole bunch of other people, and it's still enjoyable. Yeah, I really do need to just start summoning shit, don't I? I mean, I've got a whole bunch of areas already, like, unlocked, so... you know what, sod it, I don't care. I'll just run past these guys. So yeah, I'll beat Renala here. and then I'll finish the stream, and next stream it'll be getting the... I mean, what enemies should I... What should my what should my spirit summon be? I mean, I could do the Mimic Tear, but I mean, nah, kind of dull. I'm not one of the knights again either. No, I want something a bit different this time. Nah. Maybe, what are they called? The ones you find right outside Stormvale Castle. The Godric Knights. Godric Knight duo. I reckon summoning those two. I mean, they got shields, hammers, and ranged options with their crossbows, as far as I remember. Yeah, should be fun summoning those two, and they can really take a hit. So once I've summoned them, the bosses will get distracted killing them and give me time to, you know, maybe proc a poison effect on the annoying Fallen Star Beast. Fuck off! There we go. Oh shit, did I forget to heal? Oh, I did forget to rest, apparently. Whatever. Once again, displaying that usually the best way to survive an Elden Ring area is just to run through it without fighting. Oh look, another boss who just moves constantly. Never stops, even for half a second. Yeah, like I said before, big enemies like that who move about too much, if you back them into a corner, they suddenly, mysteriously, become less of a colossal pain in the arse because they can't jump about so much. Because obviously the boss will attack you, but the problem is lots of them, they take a run at you and then continue in the same direction for about 10 minutes. I really should, like, stop and heal before I go fight Renala. I mean, could probably take her with 3 Estus, but I don't want to risk it. So yeah, as I was saying, I mean, these guys there, they're pretty easily manageable if you just sort of put them in a smaller area. You limit the amount the fast moving ones can run about, and generally speaking, they stop being such a huge pain in the arse. I mean, obviously you literally back yourself into a wall, but I mean, given that there's really no point in calling it a dodge roll because you actually just sort of abuse the whole point of dodging is just to use invincibility frames instead of actually dodging out of the way, it doesn't really matter if you can move about much. You just have to dodge through an attack. Because it does endless amount of, because, yeah, you just randomly become invincible. Dodge roll my fucking ass. Anyway. I'm really out of blood grease already. Okay, she's dead. And now... Phase 2. Oh, that hurt. Shut the range. Oh, fuck off. No. There you go. You're dead. Fun fight. Yeah, we get it. You're a dragon. Good, that was fun. So what next? We've got a couple more to do. Yeah, the only way to deal with bosses like this fucker is going to be to have Ashes of War. And the best Ash of War, at least for most of the game, is really just those two knights as far as I'm aware. So I'm going to go pick those up and then begin the long and rather monotonous job of leveling them up. I mean, does it really need to be long and monotonous? Technically speaking, I don't need to actually do the areas. I just need to find one resource in each of them and use that to level up that one specific summon. It's not like the mines, you just need the one on each level. Godric soldiers, there we are. Shields, sword, hammer, crossbow. Strike damage is good in this game, so, you know, that's an advantage already. And yes, I think with that I'm done. I should also probably bother to should also probably at least be wanting to go and get some more kukris before I forget. Yep, sure. Yes, I think I shall use consumable items. Poison or magma? Probably poison. You remember, guys, I turned it off, remember? The chat reader, I turned it off. And now I'm turning the game off in just a minute because I'm pretty much done. Level up a tiny bit more, get my strength to another decent level. Ow, my foot. It's another 9 levels. What you are, gods, is slightly less annoying. Only slightly, but it's a marked improvement. I do need toxic mushrooms though. 4 poison ones would be good for proccing poison effects. Assuming I need those in future, which I think I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I get those. And I can eventually figure out I can eventually learn somewhere how to make those poison darts. Seem like, oh, I already can. Thin beast bones and poison bloom. Once I got those, I'll have a reliable source of poison for enemies who I need to poison, and a reliable source of bleed from my mace. Not to mention goodish bleed from the kukris, the ability to further increase my bleed from the blood grease. I should figure out how to make poison grease, unless I already can. I can't. I can make frostbite grease though, which is useful, but I need to find rimmed crystal buds, and unfortunately I can't find any of those because I haven't found a cold region yet. But once I do, once I've found the cold region, I'll be able to make lots of frostbite grease. I'll have the ability to use frostbite, poison, and bleed. All as much as I want. I will have to be quite careful in maintaining the jars, because I've only got like the one. It says 1 of 4, so what, I can have 4 of each? I find the pots a bit weird, because there's only a finite number of pots, and yet you can after you use one once, it's just gone, isn't it? Unless, wait, no, because I know the ritual pots, like you can use them once, and then you can't use them again until you rest. Is it the same with the crack pots? Do they Sorry, hang on. That's a bit better. I can hear myself more now. Is it the same with the crack pots? Do they like regenerate after? After you've used them? Must do. Well, yeah, it's not that they must do, but they might. Oh, bollocks, what I should have done. Wait, what am I talking about? What I should have done. I can go and do it, can't I? Well, maybe not yet. I mean, I've got the thing, I can reallocate my stats whenever I want, but what I shall do eventually, I think, is I'll be reallocating my stats just enough so that I can use a bow. So that I can make, oh no, actually, I don't need poison arrows, do I? Because I'll just have the poison darts, which are easier to make. I can go to poisoned areas, like this one, or this one, to farm the resources I need for the poison bone darts. I can go here to farm what I need for the bleed, grease. Yeah, okay. I think I'm good. I am good. Well, that is probably it for tonight. It's been nice seeing you all. No one's here anymore. And